Okay, here we go. Let's have a little look at the points here. So we have got Flooded House, Legrand Creek, Chapel. Not bad points for the Phoenix, for the Axis. They're going to be looking to try and make sure that no teams come from either side. Then we go into WN5 and Red Roof. So it's not the best sides, not the best points for the duo Cerberus and Haiited, but they'll be looking to try and capture Chapel as best as possible to make sure that they are leading it 3-2 and they have control of the game here. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining until the game kicks off. Barriers will go down and then the game begins. Very much looking forward to this game. "45 seconds. What are we seeing at the moment? Truck over there for Cerberus and Haiited. Can't quite see. We're seeing all two recon tanks, a medium tank, a light tank coming up, and a supply truck with a transport truck and a big push from Cerberus and Haiited over there. Let's see what Phoenix have got here. Light tank pushing over, transport truck in the distance, another transport truck. They're looking like they will probably be pushing from this area here on to the Chapel. Are we seeing anything else just yet? Transport truck coming from the top. Barriers are down. The game begins. Here we go. We can hear and we can see the artillery firing off right now. Are we seeing anything? Nothing as of yet. As they get closer and closer to Chapel, we're seeing numerous AT guys riding the trucks here. No trucks are down as of yet. Dolphin is going for it. No trucks down yet. We're seeing an AT rocket going straight up. Haiited are taking charge of this. Phoenix are slow to the point here. Shifty should get this truck at the bottom. Kenny goes down. Dr. Snacker pushing, but Special takes the truck. This is a fantastic start for Cerberus and Haiited here. Battle Frog and Mackie against numerous Haiited guys. Light tank taking some victims there. In comes another support from another tank. Drops in, just misses his shot there. Haiited and Cerberus taking over 50% of this now. Great work from them. Hacks against Angels. Everyone's getting closer. Pushing in. So close for Haiited, but two tanks here. Special wants to get closer to this tank, but any closer. Great shot from Special. Fantastic shot. And it does look like the point will go towards So Cerberus and Haiited leading the game here. Now the next one. Des with the absolute diabolical kill here. Schnecky is holding. Look at this. Both bits of tank in play here. 75 pushing. Can he get the kill? Let's have a look. Great work. Strong start. But how are they looking over at Grandma's house? It does look like Phoenix has got full control over here. Looking like they're going towards WN4 at the top, but look at this. Haiited and the 91st looking to go straight into the next point. Zigel takes hacks, I believe, unless that was Des. Chaotic goes down. Schnecky just goes that distance, but sees Des. Both looking. Des is down. Rick goes down. No, Rick just survives, but he's the wrong player to stay alive. Light tank just keeping itself alive for now. Let's have a look at the map. Fantastic amount of garrisons here for Phoenix. They know that they haven't captured the point, but the amount of garrisons that they've got around Le Grand Creek, they've got infantry pushing Chapel, and they've already got people over at WM5. Are they looking for that crack cap? Cerberus and Haiited would certainly need to be making sure that that does not happen. Basti and Dr. Snacker. Kellerkind just on the little bridge, just keeping an eye on that, but goes down to fantastic artillery. Let's have a look at how we're getting on with the push. Chegs and Angels with Ramses leading. Black Mamba in the distance, and we're seeing in the far distance some of the Haiited and Cerberus players looking to attack, looking to flank around. Doing pretty well so far. Shifty takes one player, but can he? Just here, Shifty doesn't see, chops in, looking to flank. Shifty might be a victim to Canny here. Here's the footprints. Easy for Canny. Chops it, goes down as well. So, no. New. Phoenix getting ever so closer to the chapel, but only Borny here at the moment. Borny goes down to artillery. Get off Barney. Borny. Grandma's house is also under attack with the artillery, but no infantry from Cerberus and Haiited. Phoenix will be able to easily push down or flank from this. I was about to say that for me, Phoenix, Cerberus and Haiited don't really have a full control on Chapel. You can see it a little bit flickering at the moment, but they are pushing the next point. Angels and Chegs is here. We can see the garrison. Angels might go down. He's pushing the open field. And does. Cheese was there to support along with the commander. Chegs. It feels like he knows where the garrison is. First airhead of the day, and look at this. Andre already with the support from an airhead already going for the 4th point here. Phoenix were the favorite in the seasonal vote system, but it's showing not like that right now. And here it is. Chegs might see the garrison if he can. Takes one. Limit. Ragnar and Limit need a big okay. Ragnar and Limit just redeemed themselves, but that was bad play, bad observation from them. But how's that airhead looking? It is down. That was a big close call for Phoenix. Real close. Des pushing once again. Searching for that, but Battle Frog is on the opposite side, but we have got bombing run coming in. It's to support the defense. It is from the Phoenix commander. He didn't get much, but felt it was necessary. Lionheart on the right side here. Might go down to Chaotic if Chaotic sees, and Chaotic does. Support by the tank. Silius. Ernest. One-on-one. Goes down. But thanks to Chegs on that one. Phoenix having to really come back from their aggressive assault straight on to the next point, which was at WN5. They felt like they could have built that and got Chapel in a time, but they've been reduced right back to LeGrand Creek. This is great work. 15 minutes into the game. Still 3-2 to Haiited and Cerberus. Halter sees maybe White Death, but Herstein. Surely White Death will get the kill. No one gets the kill. Halter pushes away, but Des with the kill though. Vexter pushes the open field. Chaotic being chaotic goes and takes out the FJG guys. Let's have a look back at LeGrand Creek by last dinner against Ernest here. Let's have a look at this as they cross. You could have, that was a moment in World War II where you would have dropped your guns and went for a fist fight because that was close. Canny pushing the MG. Knew that was a bad choice. Sneaky here. What have we got coming in? Supplies for Haiited and Cerberus. Just dropping over here. Maybe in this sort of bush here, but maybe White Death might be able to see him. We'll see. Cerberus against Cheese. And Cheese gets the kill. Snacker coming behind. Let's have a look at this. Easy kill from Zegli. Light tank just cleaning up, helping with their tank. Looks to push, but Black Mamba is there. Might take a long shot if it's got the blowed-out. The satchel went down to that engineer. But look at this. Dr. Snacker will look to push that light tank. We'll keep an eye on that one. Serious. The only one to lay back inside this point. Ernest wants to push. Goes to the same direction as he did just die on. Let's have a watch. Serious. Just behind that repair station. That's it. Serious just hiding. Ernest pushing away. Vexer. Serious, look at this. He's playing a sneaky game here, Serious. Takes one, takes two. Don't go louder. Because he's doing a cheeky bit of work. Back again, Cerberus and Haiited. Starting to cap. They got about 5 to 10%. Serious goes down. Not sure if this tank got a satchel on it. Can we see it? Doesn't look like one got on it. And look at this. As the infantry push up, 75, 76 and a light tank working together, coming at the same time to increase that capping power. Both teams are capping, but over here at La Grande Creek, for Haiited and Cerberus, they are leading. Can Phoenix hold them back? Mackie goes down. Keller Kind is the one that can hold him back, but Blade reloads. Ernest once again. Keller Kind pushes in the open river, but goes down. Coming up to 50% now. And we have made it 50%. Can they do the rest? First time we're seeing D-Man here. 76 takes charge and takes the main road. The bigger tank holding the push, but Chaotic, White Death and Feldy pushing from the southwest. We're seeing some tank play right in the distance there. You can just see the tank, but coming up to 95% now. Oh, Haiited. Will they be able to find that last bit? It does look strong, and it does look like it will be going into their point. Cerberus Haiited absolutely taking charge here. 2 caps in 20 minutes. Will they be able to find the last bit of push over there at Flooded House? As the tank pushes. The Tiger, it looks, has come here, but 2 tanks ganging up on this Haiited. Will they be able to do it? Can they do it? While the 76 is getting engaged. Fake. Good hit from the long shot. Des. That is helping. Can he do one more? Can he do one more? Does not. This 76 might go down. Great work from Haiited. Now they need to flip it. Alberto wants to try and 2 tanks down for this hated tankers. This is fantastic play from them. Phoenix will be absolutely fuming. Phoenix on the side though, they are pushing in with that smoke. Snacker going as the engineer, probably looking to put maybe a satchel down on the point. We'll see how he gets on. Let's have a look at this actually. Goes to bandage. At the moment, it seems like Cerberus and Haiited just want to hold themselves here at the moment. Let's just regain composure. Let's make sure that we get some garrisons up and we make sure that we are defending this very well. Brawny out there in the distance against General. Well, sorry, with General. Lorenz is here. Might be able to support that 76 if General comes out. Here we look. Loran just pushes away, but look at that. What a cheeky way. Too much chat in their ears. Can they not hear? We've seen this numerous times now so far. Let's hope it's just a quick, like, little one-off here. Who is that? Trying to get the shot. Was it Cheese? It looked like Cheese was looking. Bossy gets the kill. And look at this. Ooh. Bossy getting murdered. Let's have a little look at this map as we are coming up to around 25 minutes being played. We obviously can't see all the garrisons from Cerberus and Haiited, but as you can see, there are 2 garrisons in and around Flooded House. We're looking to get the 3rd one up in B3. Vextile will look to try and flank around, so will Option and Golf. And when you can see around here, but Shifty chops in. 2 AT guys looking to hold that push. Dr. Snacker just survives that little AT hit from the tank. Might go down. No, not yet. There's on the side, Rick. Looking to build something there. What will it be? Garrison? Or maybe an OP. It does seem to be an OP. He won't be able to build a garrison with that lack of space. This is good push. Combo Commander. Chaotic lobbed the grenade. Lobs the second. Commander's down, buttless. Chaotic goes down, but who was that from behind it? It was Black Mamba. Stein looks like he's just in and around those supplies crate. D-Man pushing the main road. It's, I don't know about you, but it's getting hot. And a big tank coming up. Do we see any? We can just see a tank in the distance there. 76 against the Tiger. The Tiger looks to just hold, wait. 3-man squad, but no one repairing. Maybe it's run out of bullets and wants to try and take the hit here. But look at this, Sava 76. It's crazy if the one on the right here has already lost all of its bullets. No, it's not. just waiting to come out of in line of fire. Both tanks looking at this Tiger now. Where has this Tiger gone? Both tanks searching. Needs a mark here. We've only seen one airhead at the moment, which didn't pay off, but it did allow them a little bit closer towards the next point, which was La Grande Creek. Phoenix results down to a straight narrow path. The tank goes down to the Cerberus and Haiited. Phoenix with Phoenix shape just there spawning in. Ludwig takes the remaining crew member down off that tank. Brick. Another. Don't believe that was a tank. I think that might have been the AT cannon that they might have built. We'll keep an eye on. But Cerberus and Haiited, not even 30 minutes gone, and they're already looking to get closer and closer towards this last point. Flooded house. We can hear a tank on the right side as it pushes around. Now we're seeing a bombing run. It is gonna be 4th team Phoenix to see where it lands. Goes towards it's sorry, it was an attacking one. Sorry, it was Cerberus and Haiited with that bombing run. Artillery hitting directly on, but so close to this garrison here. Look at that. 76 getting closer to the point. It's getting hot. What we like to see from artillery. Great hit. 76. If it can flank rounds, it has got a good angle on the garrison, right next to White Death. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear. 276 is pushing the point. Phoenix need a slap on the face and wake up. Haiited and Cerberus absolutely fuming at Phoenix's trash talk this morning on the poster. Maybe they kept that quiet. Maybe they thought, all right, you have that, but we'll have the game. It's certainly looking that way. Look at this. Tank must know where that garrison is now. Let's have a look, because it almost hit. Oh dear. Black Mamba still alive here. Another spawn should be coming in any second now, but Bo might see this. We'll keep an eye. There it is. There it is. Wow. 76 absolutely waited for that. It knew it was there, and boy oh boy did it take the hit. Look at this. FCM goes down. Bo pushes. 76 is damaged, but one is flanking from the south, and now it's a matter of time. What is going to happen here? Just over 30 minutes being played. Tanks hitting each other here. 76 pushing, taking out another tank of Phoenix's. He's trying to mark it. Look at this as it pushes. Little light tank in the distance, trying desperately to hit the bigger tanks, but we all know it's not going to be able to do anything. Chaotic tried to go, but Ragnar is Newman. Ragnar wants that 76 out, and he did so. Precision strike. Where's that? Just missed it. It was certainly looking for that tank, but the tank just about pushed away down the southwest. Bad shot from Scaberto. And another 6 joins the game. Both tanks heard the shots from the light one and pushing. Minecart is there, surrounded. One on the left, one on the right, but I feel like we are seeing an AT cannon. Look at this. Goes for it. And I'm going to put my 5th. Phoenix getting outmaneuvered, outplayed, out-map controlled here so far. But this is the main stage. These teams are incredible. That does not rule them off. They have still 57 minutes, regardless of if you're 4-1 down. Serious. Manu. Pushing Serious. Might get caught from behind here. Let's have a look. Kettler Kind gets the kill. Serious still goes down though. Let's have a look at the map and how it's been played. Big push coming from the north here. Love, Kilo, Fox and How pushing. You got Jig and Option down on the south, but the majority of the players are still at Flooded House because it is the last point here. Oh, and if it only hasn't got worse, if it's not the 76s, if it's not the AT guys, it's the precision strikes right on the Phoenix tank. Anything that they are doing, and no. Okay. Cerberus and Haiited want to play dirty. Look at this. 3 victims in Flooded House here, but look, White Death and Chaotic might also be a victim. Black Panda is lingering out the distance. Looks like it might push. Black Panda might have just gone to its own death, but we'll see. Just survived there. And we'll start to see a cap very, very shortly. The start of the cap. There it is. Hacks. Floating. Andre 99 here to save and continue the cap. Ramses in the distance. Cheese over here. Ramses getting him from behind. Ramses against Mikaki. Just as he thought he could shoot the rocket, he got denied. Little and Black Mamba. Black Mamba didn't satchel his own building, allowing Dr. Snacker and the rest of his team, but Dr. Snacker is only a snack to the RT. Look at that. These pushes. And of course, a 76 inside the point here. 50% has been capped. And with the sheer amount of infantry coming here, we're seeing an airhead. It does look like it is Cerberus and Haiited. Big spawn coming in here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! A fantastic opportunity to take out all of the players there on the spawn. But Ramses knows exactly where the garrison is now. We'll see what happens in the next few seconds here. Will they be able to get another spawn from Phoenix? A lot of infantry. Wait there. Oh my. I can't get it. I can't get it. Black flag, white flag. Phoenix coming back. They're not yet to give up. Big spawn. And they are holding on. Sad. Oh. Going on to the corner. Phoenix getting really, really tight here. Wampy tried to go for the long shot, but the recon just in the corner gets the kill. What a brilliant game this is. Phoenix not giving up. Oh! Look at all of those bodies. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't know how many it just got. That arty shot alone just saved a big portion of the defending team here from Phoenix. We're looking at one more rocket. Great hit, but there might be a spawn. No. Now is the time. Ragnar goes down. The cap continues. Mackie, Bonnie, sorry. Inside we are seeing a bombing run. I'm expecting it to be in and around this location here. It was going for that garrison, but it has already been taken out. Fleddy, Chaotic, Black Mamba, desperate to get in here. Fleddy going through the open field. They are still defending this. Don't ask me how. Do not ask me how they're defending it, because Cerberus and Haiited are inside the point. Phoenix, Mackie just maybe laying in the bed there under the covers. I don't know, but he is still alive. Give Cerberus and Haiited any more time and the tanks will start rolling in. You can see another 76 coming here. Phoenix, fantastic. Got pretty much every single person here trying desperately to get back onto this point. Wow. But we might start to see a tank play here. It is going to be pushing the open way. Will Andre be able to mark this tank in the right time? The tank is not paying attention to the marker that the commander dropped. Now it is. Starts to reverse. Might get a hit here on the 76 as it pushes. Just lost its opportunity here. We'll start to see a recon. No, the recon tank went down as well. 50% did get captured, but it's defending now. But look at this tank as it searches for its prey just in the distance. We will start to see a hit. There it is. It will stop. There it is. Boom. Great little turn. And a bloody brilliant hit. Nice driving from that tank and a great mark. Great work from that tank crew. Reverses to support the rest of its players here at Flooded House. Phoenix are coming back. Take a drink, but do not go anywhere, because this game is not finished yet, because we are already seeing Le Grand Creek getting capped now. Phoenix looking to try and change the course of action today. Like a Nopa here against Sebo. Sebo is about to pop out in that corner. behind. Will. Look at that push. He is about to shit himself. And he is. Look at this. Can he get out? He goes down, marks it on the map for the rest of its infantry, and we will start to see what Gumberto will be able to do here. Sebo. We'll see what Sebo does. Look, Gumberto, sorry, my bad. 75. Joining the game here. Pushing up to defend. Battle Frog. In the distance, another spawn wave. Haiited. Cerberus do not want to give this game up. Now, that little push, that little threat over to Lower Grand Creek has really just allowed Phoenix to have a breather, because the push for the last 15-20 minutes has been phenomenal from Cerberus and Haiited. But maybe in my eyes they had too many defending on that one. It looked like the whole 80% of the team redeployed, and maybe that was a bad call from Sebo, but we'll see, because at the moment Sebo is still leading 4-1. Let's have a look at the garrisons here. We're starting to see a bit more action, a bit more garrisons here from Phoenix. We're seeing we've still got that one up in the north in D3. I'm feeling like we've got King Bodinger that will push towards D6 and get a garrison in and around this area, but he has to get there first. Chegs get the kill. Chegs is pushing. Chegs is having not a bad game in my eyes. Chegs is having a good game. Tank pushing up. Nothing happening behind the Grand Creek yet. GR3 special against Battle. Battle Frog goes down. Was going to go down if he did get the kill, because Lionheart is behind. Lots of skirmishes in and around this area, around the actual, pretty much the whole map here. Both teams just trying to find some sort of action, some sort of angle, some sort of miracle line that they can push into from either side here. We are seeing though, just went down from the recon behind, but did get that garrison up though. That's a good move. Like an Opa will try to push Stevenson from the south, but one player has already gone down, so like an Opa needs to be careful. Out here, Andre and Des working against FCM, White Death and Muke. Andre down, so is White Death. Both teams will be quite annoyed with the game at the moment in my eyes, because there's like so many players in and around the map and up north and down south that it's just one person here, one person there. As you can see, one person here, one person there. So anywhere you're pushing, there's someone there from either side. You know, Feldy wants to push, but guess who's in front? Not a Haiited player, because he gets the push. Look at that, that's a good push if Feldy can get his OP up. Feldy needs to be careful because he's in a lovely position. Needs to get his OP up in my eyes. Have a look at how this is pushing from behind. General is there, and he sees the garrison. Will we see Battle Frog with the mark on the garrison? No one is. Okay, they know it's there. He doesn't have the loadout. Zigil goes down to the MG, which is just there. Canny will be watching this. Let's have a look. How many will he get on the next wave? Wave should be coming very, very shortly. Artillery from the Phoenix is already hitting the point though. Canny goes back and watches that garrison. There it is. Just two, but one goes down to the artillery. Phoenix. Battle Frog gets the garrison, and the cap can continue here. Helion pushes. Oh, excuse me. Defending special down in the south, but goes down. Your new whiskey pushes to support Ramses on the defense here, but Bossy running through that open field here. So is White Death down the middle of the road. Decides to go on the opposite side, but Des is there. Des is having a great game as well. Are we seeing another garrison here? I mean, I would probably assume that one of them would be in and around this location here, if they did have one before that south garrison went down, but maybe they've built one back on the point. We'll see it very shortly when we see the next set of swarm wave coming in. Jeez, surely. No. Bossy. No way. Debo doing the disgusting work on the Phoenix. It's time. They felt like here's the time to get rid of all the nodes, and I tell you what, it's done some work. Look at that. Only one set of nodes. Debo. Fantastic play on here. We're seeing a 76 there in the distance. You can just see, but both teams, it does look like actually the 76 knows where this tank is, or roughly knows where this tank is, but Mackie needs to try and get this repair station up in case there it is. Fire's going down. Now he can build. Right there, still over here on the point. Look at, oh, great shot from Dolphin. Dolphin might get the next shot. Missed out, but does take one of the players with him. The support from the R2 really helped that tank out. Look at this. You can just see. Oh, distance. Oh, distance. Will it get one? Will it get a hit? Doesn't manage to make it in time, but it. What's it gonna do? Decides to push away. I want to say away. Pushes for cover, let's say that. Dolphin playing around with the tankers here. Leikon. Trying to repair his tank. Checks. Looks like he's put the satchel on it. It would not surprise me. I can't see it. I can't see it, but we'll see if it goes down. One of the Phoenix tanks reverses. It's that one we need to keep an eye on. Was there a satchel? It should be going off any second now. If it did. But this is better from Phoenix. It's taken them a long time, almost half of the game, to really get back into this game. But now they're coming. That tank did not get satcheled. Chops in. Misses the tank. And again, chops in. Missing two of its rockets. Chopsin will be fuming. We can see the garrison just in the distance there for Cerberus and Haiited. Commander marking a tank, but it's almost accurate. Here we go. Might get a slight angle. Trying desperately just to get over that little corner of the bush there as El Brato tries to repair the tank, but no tank can get each other with this angle. Decides to push. Des. Deadly Des. He needs to change his name because he is getting lots of kills here. Look at that. Found a what of an opening here. Look at that. From the Haiited tank. And another one goes down and adds to its scoreboard. Black Mamba in the river here. Ramses gets one kill. Mamba pushes away. Tank goes down. Wow, wow, wow. Just when Phoenix felt they were pretty much coming back for it, Haiited and Cerberus right at the doorstep as the bouncers. Call them the bouncers of Le Grand Prix because you're not getting through them without any ID so far. Look, another spawn wave, but Bonnie, Grillapan, Beldy should be going down. It does. Bonnie might try and just push over a little bit more. Push up the river and drop a satchel. You'll get it with the ricochet, or the radius, shall I say. But what will Bonnie do? Put a satchel there. Go for it. Does. Nope, bandages. Needs to be quick. A spawn wave will come. No. Did he not hear it? I think he did. He must have. Lobster grenade might come out in good time. Goes too far. Satchel was already down from him, and he does get the garrison. Phoenix can push from the south now. Bonnie goes down. Classic can continue to push Phoenix through the river. Two tanks working together against the Haiited. Blade out to repair. Looks like another garrison might come up. No, OP first. Chaotic. What is this? A repair station? It probably should be a repair station. There are already supplies. Chaotic. Just trying to find the right angle. This will be a good angle for a repair station to be at, though. Decides to go behind the broken building. Blade still trying to help its tank out. Have they got their nodes up? Yes, they've got one more set, it looks like. So the Phoenix are reduced only down to one, but look at this. How has the tanks not seen this? Both tanks, but just go for one. Just take one out. Reduce the bullets. Oh, we missed its shot. Haiited against Ernest. Vexstar. Ernest is everywhere today. One down. Can it do the other one? This is proper good tank play. Look at that from another one over there. AT cannon. What? Let's have a look at the map here. Still coming in from the south, from the north here. Garrison still up. Lost the garrison down at the south of La Grande. Still no real good push and angle from them. Mike's still trying to do a little bit of anti-artillery over there. How? Looking to more keep an eye on the chapel just in case. They're probably going to look to do some sort of double cap here with the garrison, with the supplies already up north. But we will see. First though, they have to get through those bouncers at the Grand Prix. Hold here. What's this? What's this? What's this? 2 out of 2 from Sebo over here. Taking out a second tank. Phoenix. Unhappy with this. The tankers need to be constantly moving. It takes about 20-21 seconds from the time the commander clicks the ability for it to land. need to keep on its toes. You can just about hear it, but as soon as you hear it, you're dead. LD. Back with another garrison here. Will anyone be able to spot it? Feldy doesn't. Continues to push. It might be red. It might be blocked. But I think Feldy is a bit out of the distance. And it is. Yes, Florence. Chegs and Des. 3 deadly players spawning from this. Desperate to keep its tank alive. Basti, not often you see a medic in comp games, but it's working at that moment. Chegs goes down. Rick pushes a multiple infantry spawn wave from the allies here. Rick takes one. Just oh, might do the deadly. Fuck it. No, 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 no. Rick. Rick, play of the tournament. Play of the tournament right there. Goes down, but your service has been greatly appreciated, Rick. That hurt my head. I whacked it. I salute. It's so hard. I whacked that. I'm gonna get a red mark very shortly. Do not tell me we're gonna see another garrison over here. Mowers gets pushed by the 75. We're not seeing any 76s, sorry, any Phoenix tanks here. Apart from this person here, Ernest, Blade, and Dexter. Time is starting to really get towards Phoenix. Yes, it only takes 2 minutes to cap, so they need a minimum of 4. But it's getting towards a point, and so far, this is a good angle from light tank stuck in a river. Another garrison up, but look at this. White Death leading the charge. Feeling very peaky and goes through the open field here, but Angels might play against White Death here. Easy says White Death. Ramses inside the point. Bill pushes. Light. In comes the Panzer tank. The Phoenix tank, sorry. Fake behind. Didn't do any damage on the first one. Will continue to be able to be alive, but look at this. If it pushes anymore, look at what CD is driving into the point here. We're seeing. Oh, great little save there, but watch this. Just at the right time. Garrison did go down again over here. But Ramses was butt clenching right there. He knew he was getting pushed. He knew he was very close to death, but that supporting that tank at that perfect time was very, very appreciated from Ramses. Bait. Pushing Angels gets the kill. We'll be able to go round. In fact, not. Redeployed. Let's have a look at the map. Phoenix getting closer and closer. Getting closer to Le Grand Creek. We're getting a recon tank behind from with the Phoenix, Minehart, Lakem and Hardy. Whereabouts is it? It's just over there, so we'll see what sort of damage that can do from behind, but needs to be careful. It's a one hit tank. Still a push. Don't tell me there's another garrison. Yes, of course there is, but need to be careful because there was a recon tank just lingering in and around this area. Let's have a look just here, but fake. He's chasing fake. Might get it. Let's have a look. Hold up. Wait there. Phoenix back in the game. Back in the game. They lost their recon tank out, but better result with that one. Although, I want to go back to this. Fake missed his shot. That bullet flew over that tank. How did it hit that recon? I'm not saying nothing. That is for you guys to decide, but that was questionable. Brick knows where the garrison is. Special. Just lingering in the background, just in case any tanks coming around, just like Fate did. So close. Ernest coming off that tank now and looking to get some infantry kill. Let's have a look as he pushes. One hit. Not only is he good in the tank, but he's good with a rifle. Two squad leaders. Bandages. Come on, Andre. Will you come out? Or will it be like... Guys in chat, let's go for it. Or is it going to be a melee? Andre sees it. Goes for the kill instead of the melee. Black Mamba. Oh, just misses. It's prey on the second one. Shifty is overwatching. Good hit from Ragnar. I did hear a tank shot, but where is that one? Oh, it's right there. Oh no. Has this tank been satcheled? I don't see it. support coming from Dr. Snack and White Death behind the tank. Needs a bit more than that. Bowen looking and waiting. Will it put a satchel? No. Needs to be careful, needs to be careful. White Death goes down. Little throwback on the head. Snacker doesn't even hear nor see the enemy. The tankers were very vigilant on that one. Now we're back with the Phoenix cap over here. Is there still a garrison? We're going to be waiting for a big spawn here. It does look like it was just angels. But still, if you've had, I think we've had about 3, maybe 4 garrisons there already. Phoenix should be watching that and going, surely they've got another garrison there. Keep an eye on that. But it doesn't look it. And this is fantastic. 2 tanks on the point. This will go to Phoenix unless something really bad happens. Airhead coming in to support. I would have probably waited on that one from Cerberus. Maybe I would have thrown that on the last, on the middle point. Because this does look like it can go to them, but I tell you what, Warpy gets one hit. Will they get the cap? Saved by the RT, and I think that might have actually been a friendly RT kill there. Support coming in from another tank and the airhead. This should be, there's Battle Frog, and it does. Phoenix with the first cap of the evening, taking them an hour and 15 minutes, but that has built for an incredible 15 minutes remaining here. Can Phoenix go all the way, or will Cerberus and Haiited, after dominating the whole entire game, be able to hold on? 3-2, we'll see. Still plenty and plenty of time going on. Serious? Oh, great teamwork against Dolphin and Open Air. Taking out the Phoenix. One more hit, but Dolphin, it seems like he's out of bullets. So is Open Air. Tanks really pushed out so far that the infantry can't even keep up with this. One tank goes down. Snacker goes down. Only left with Borny. What a match. Jig looking to push General over there in the distance, but might get caught by Dez. Dez has been playing every single role tonight. Look at this. But goes down to Nu. That's why they saw him, because of something, and OP was there. Can General really do some damage from the south? He is one of the 2 players that we will be interviewing later after the game finishes. It will be General and Sebo from both teams joining us, so we'll see. Shifty about to come out in the open. Shifty just playing against the hedge line, trying to capture a glimpse of General, but doesn't need to. His squad member gets the kill. El Brato He's keeping an eye. Shifty still thinks that this player's there. Now Bratto was waiting. Bossy doing what his name says. Cerberus still lingering here. Limit. Should be unable to put an OP because it should say enemy too close, or but decides to push away. Cerberus can get his OP and start attacking here. Killer Kind supporting from behind. Gets the kill. Cerberus will be able to get his infantry up. 13 minutes remaining. Chaotic goes out to Altar. FCM got supported by the MG little as it mounts and watches over that little river line. Ow, the hammer comes through. Doesn't need to look after that MG because it's already down. Mine hot. Searching for any more infantry. Let's have a little look at how we're looking. Over at the next point, not getting anywhere close to Chapel yet. Kenny goes down. Seeing a recon tank playing around the back line. There it is. But I don't see any of the Haiited or Cerberus tanks yet. Not anyone coming up, so the recon tank can do some damage. There is one right on hill 15. Let's keep an eye on this one. Might have spotted it actually. If it's got a 3-man, and it does. Ernest, Blade and Vexter does see it and will go for it. Let's see. Just over 10 minutes remaining. How will this pan out? But Chopped in will save the day. Look at this. One hit. Chopped in. Oh, Chopped in. Chops in, saving that tank here. Just skimmed that recon tank as it tried to run it over. Easy kill for the Haiited. Now they did have a bit of contestment here over at Grand Creek. The bouncers won it back. But in comes support from the Phoenix tank. FCM got an MG behind. Cerberus has done really well keeping his OP alive. Dolphin and Kellerkind pushes from the north. Can they find the garrison? Good luck, because there's no garrison anywhere close. Grand is really down south. Battle Frog goes down, and I weren't too sure if that was Sirius's OP. Let's have a quick look. And it was. Sirius needs to be extremely careful, and I think that he went down to his own friendly bombing run there. He moved his OP, it got taken out by Battle Frog, and he went down to his own bombing run. That push has halted. Phoenix. Come on, fake. Gets the kill. Creepy. Supporting. So does Ellie. Phoenix will need to be taking this OP out before it starts pushing onto Chapel, or at least Rick will try to come do the job. Right, with the fantastic move around 22 minutes ago. Fantastic move. Takes another one. But that is an enemy supply, so we'll see it at how or what happens. But this is the moment. Been a phenomenal game so far, with Haiited and Cerberus absolutely demolishing and demanding excellence out of the team. But in the last 7 minutes, Phoenix is within capping distance at the middle point. Will they be able to turn the tide and make it 3-2? Muke is on the point. We'll see what happens. Needs that arty to turn to smoke before he can push. Two tanks going to be pushing us towards the chapel very shortly, but we're seeing a bit of tank play, but both tanks can't quite get a hit. Ramses will pop around the corner, might be a victim. 76 pushes. Garrison between them. Will it get caught in the ricochet? We'll see. And you can see just another tank coming up on the right side. Garrison's still alive. Might go down here. Look at this. Two tanks against two here. Haiited leading it though, 2-1. One tank is about to come around this corner. Ah! One hit. Won't have time. Will get the kill though. Scuffed it. Haiited scuffed their shot. Vexstar looking to try and put some smoke on a tank. We're getting a long shot from Bossy. Oh, but look at this. Danish knows where the garrison is. The Queen Commander knows exactly where it is. Second tank to the Phoenix goes down. What will Scumberto do for this garrison? Torbalot on the right side. Getting hit. You can see some blood coming out. Getting some suppressed. Does go down though. Bodinger is behind. Huge amount of artillery on the chapel. Great tank play in tonight's game. Fantastic from both teams. Cerberus not doing anything on this. Not got much supplies. That bombing run from Sebo on Phoenix's artillery in and around the 45th minute mark has done some work, and Phoenix struggling for their supplies now. Easy, bossy goes down, but so does open air any time. Oh, not. Oh, not. Scumberto gets caught by Angels crossing the road. Q still marking, or knows where this garrison is. Second 75 coming to support the chapel. It's building up. 40 seconds now. 40 seconds, and this is what's happening. Another 76 coming to support. We're seeing a 76 on the crossroads here to support the point. Haiited and Phoenix do not want any contestment in the next 20 seconds. Barto pushes wide. Helion gets the kill. It is under 2 minutes. It is going to be a Haiited and Cerberus 3-0 win. 3-2 win, sorry. Over here on Utah Beach. It's been a phenomenal game. Absolutely phenomenal. It's been brutal. Might have finished earlier on another day. Might have swung the different side. Could have gone to Phoenix on another day. But it's all about tonight. And Cerberus and Haiited absolutely deserved that win. They were top class tonight. Will they be able to perform like that again from Sebo and his team? We'll see. But I have to say, the tanking play has been second to none. Special from the GR3 might go down. The recon tank coming towards the garrison. Will he get a spawn kill? No, but does get the garrison. Just a last ditch push, and I'm guessing it's from Lake and Hardy. Half track as well, next on the hit list. 30 seconds, we can hear the tick-tock happening now. What game? Wow. Brilliant. Will no. Will there be any last minute kills? Borny against Ramses? No. That is going to be game. Cerberus and Haiited 3, Phoenix 2. I can't say anything else, but what a phenomenal game. Stay there because we have got General and Sebo joining us live on this chat very, very shortly. But let's have a quick look. You can pause it at any time. I just want to grab all of these for you. You can pause it at that time. Wow.